Yesterday, everyone enjoyed exception handling and error handling. I hope everyone yesterday enjoyed exception handling and error handling. What do you say, guys? Okay, Vikash, let me decide what I teach. Okay, please, you don't get into that one. And are you going to see bootstrapping in Spring Boot MVC? Mr. Sai, where were you sleeping, mans? I already conducted bootstrapping in Spring Boot application long back. First, to realize what you are studying, boss. If you become VIP to the class, this kind of questions only will be raised. Okay. (2021-06) is our workspace. Already there. Huh? Oh, 1 minute. Already there. Let's go to this. Yeah. Our today's discussion is what, guys? Please switch off your cameras, guys. Servers in Spring Boot web application, Spring Boot MVC web application or Spring Boot web application. Okay. Array Spring Security or Spring Boot Security, one and the same, my dear. Yes, it's saying that so low system resources. Okay. The Spring Boot MVC or Spring REST application can be deployed and executed in two types of servers using Spring Boot Web embedded servers, external servers. You cannot hear me? Am I audible, guys? Am I audible to you? If I am not audible to you, please come to place where proper network bandwidth is there. Yeah, listen. Spring Boot Web embedded servers. Spring Boot Web embedded servers. Super. And external servers. Yeah, as of now, there are three possibilities of embedded servers, guys. Tomcat, Jetty, Undertow. External server, there is no end. There is no end. There is no end. So many servers are possible. Any server you can configure, guys. Apache, Tomcat, Jetty, Wildfire, Glassfish, Undertow, WebLogic, WebSphere, JBoss, any server. In fact, any Java-based web server or application server can be configured. In the list of external server, Wildfly is number 1, Glassfish is number 2, Tomcat is number 3. Listen carefully, guys. Okay, here only one thing is popular, that is what? This one. So embedded servers are generally used, guys. These are generally used. Tell me, guys. These are generally used. These are generally used in the DevKama test environment of the project. DevKama test environment of the project. Okay, these are used. used in. These are used in UAT, comma. Okay. Right. UAT, comma. Okay. UAT, comma. Prod environments of the project. These are used in UAT, comma, prod environments of the project. Right. Dev, comma, test environment of the project, guys. Are you listening my statement, guys? Super. Yeah. Spring Boot is not given to develop EJB components. Okay, first of all, you try to understand, guys. Web server gives only servlet container, comma, JSP container. Web server gives only servlet container, comma, JSP container. Tell me, guys. Whereas application server gives, okay, gives servlet container, comma, JSP container and EJB container. Are you understanding my statement, guys? EJB container. Okay, now tell me, to execute EJB component, EJB container is required. Spring Boot is not given to develop EJB component. So we don't need EJB container for Spring Boot application. Point is resistant na? Spring Boot is given to develop standalone application, web application, distributed application. Okay, RESTful web based. Next, which are generally packaged as jar or WAR file. So to deploy and execute Spring MVC or Spring REST application, there is no need of Java-based application server. We can manage them with what? Web server. For this reason, they have not given any application servers as embedded servers in Spring Boot. As embedded servers in Spring Boot. I hope you clearly, thoroughly understood this statement, guys. Clearly, thoroughly understood this statement, guys. Come on. EAR file is equal to jar file plus WAR file. Jar file plus WAR file. Spring Boot does not support EAR files deployment. Generally, we need application server to deploy and execute EAR files. Super, guys. So to deploy and execute Spring Boot or Spring MVC application, we need web servers like Tomcat, Jetty, Undertow servers, guys. Are you listening my statement, guys? EAR file means EJB component, WAR means web application, guys. Okay, guys. Are you listening my statement, guys? Why Spring Boot embedded servers are not application server? For that, I am trying to convince you people. Convinced or not? In order to work with other embedded server in Spring Boot MVC application, we need to disable Spring Boot Tomcat starter dependency from pom.xml file. And we need to add other embedded server starter dependencies to pom.xml file. Dependencies to dependencies to the pom.xml file. Is that clear, my dear? Are you listening my statement, guys? Okay, guys. Right, guys. Everyone, please come back. Everyone, please come back. Some disturbance. I think screen got hanged, it seems. Everyone, please come back. Now, listen carefully. Take any application, guys. We can place static content in Spring Boot application in the static folder, SRC main resources folder, guys. Static content means CSS, JS, images, HTML, audio, video, and etc. files. CSS, JS, images, HTML, audio, video, and etc. files, guys. SRC main resources, static. Here is my static, guys. Here is my static, guys. Tell me. In the static, all images in images folder, HTML files in HTML folder, CSS you can place here also along with the web app folder. You can also place here CSS here, JS here. Most of the server, the index.html in static folder of this folder. What folder? SRC main resources folder will be taken as a default welcome file. Right, guys? Fine. Tell me, guys, if you are adding Spring Boot web starter by selecting Spring Web towards creating Spring Boot project, then Spring Boot web Tomcat starter dependency will be coming automatically, which gives embedded Tomcat server. Are you getting my point, guys? Which gives embedded Tomcat server, which gives embedded Tomcat server. Right, boss. So shall we get into the next level discussion now? Yes, boss. So now what I do is I'll go to new what is the project prospective, guys? Am I there in right place? Yes. Yeah, JWE prospective, guys. Here Spring project, Spring starter project, Spring starter project, Spring Boot MVC, Spring Boot MVC pros 16, Spring Boot MVC pros 16. Okay, pros 22. Spring Boot MVC pros 22. Tell me here, guys. Okay, servers. I'm going to deal with servers, guys. Say next. Spring Web. Say next. Say finish. I'm not adding anything else, boss. This is my project, guys. Yeah, it takes some time to create the project, guys. Here is my static folder, guys. Here is my index.html, guys. Here is my index.html. Color colon red, text hyphen align center. text-align center, guys. After that, what next? Text-align center. Okay. Okay. Welcome to something, guys. Welcome to Spring Boot MVC. Welcome to Spring Boot MVC. Tell me, my dear. I kept it directly in static folder. Where is that? It is not there in static folder. Where it has come, guys, then? SRC main web app. Sorry. Okay. Right, guys. I'll keep in static folder, guys. SRC main web app. Done. SRC main web app. Done. Run on server, guys. Say next, guys. Remove, guys. Finish. Welcome to our default welcome file, Babu. It is acting as default welcome file. Right now, what is the server that has come, guys? Embedded Tomcat. Where is that? How can you say Tomcat is Catalina? Where is embedded Tomcat? Where is embedded Tomcat, guys? Embedded Tomcat. Somewhere we can feel that. Here is my embedded Tomcat. Yeah. Boot MVC pros 22 server. Boot MVC pros 22 server, guys. Cool. Tell me what is there? Are startup Catalina is there, na? Catalina is there means indirectly Tomcat is there. Catalina means Tomcat. Are if you say Control F in this window, somewhere you search what? Tomcat. Somewhere you cannot find Tomcat. Okay, maybe they are not highlighting Tomcat, guys. It's a Tomcat is there. Catalina is there means indirectly Tomcat is there, boss. Catalina is there means indirectly Catalan because Catalina is the part of what? Tomcat server only. Right. So anyhow, it is running in what, guys? Listen. It is running in what? Yeah, this one. You can find Tomcat. Spell gone wrong. 1 minute. Tomcat. Fine. Yeah. Here you can see Tomcat, na? Tomcat is coming there or not? So, okay, I will try to run as an embedded application. 1 minute. Okay, that is not important. I want to run it as an embedded application. To run it as an embedded application, what is important? And for index.html, no view resolver, nothing is required, guys. Okay, server.port 4041. Server.port 4041. Server port, guys. Server port. Tell me, guys. Servlet. Server.servlet. Context path. Array servers app. Servers app. Okay, let it be, guys. Now tell me now. Run as Spring Boot application. Run as a Spring Boot application. Run as a Spring Boot application. Now listen carefully. Okay, this is the window. Open this, guys. Open this, guys. Now I am trying to as embedded application, guys. 4041 servers app. What, guys? Servers app. Servers app. Tell me. Slash servers app slash index.html as comma not. Index.html as comma not. Guys, give me. Right. It is a embedded Tomcat, guys. Here, what is there? Embedded Tomcat. Control F, Tomcat, find. Are you able to see the Tomcat server, guys? Now, this is embedded application, right? Okay. Go to pom.xml, guys. Super. Go to pom.xml. Sir, see, listen. It is giving Spring Boot starter Tomcat separately. Okay, if I want to add another server, first of all, I should comment this now. I commented this. Okay, now listen carefully. Now I run this application as a standalone application. Now again, I run this application as a standalone application. Okay, run as a Spring Boot application, guys. Run as Spring. Still it is running. That means what's happening, guys? Nowadays, in the main itself, embedded Tomcat is coming as a dependent jar. Come on. Now there is no need of adding this one separately nowadays, guys. Here itself, embedded Tomcat is coming as a dependent server. That's why still we are able to run the application or not. Okay. Sir, I want to work with other server. Then what should I do? If you want to work with other server, first of all, you should exclude. First of all, you should exclude Tomcat server dependency from here, right? How to do that work, guys? Dependency hierarchy, search for Spring Boot starter Tomcat, right click exclude. Right click exclude. Here is my pom.xml. Now Tomcat gone na, boss. Now when Tomcat gone, now you try to run the application. When Tomcat is gone, when we try to run the application. Super, guys. Run on. run on Spring Boot application, guys. Proceed. Errors are going to come. Come here. Errors are going to come. Nothing is happening smoothly. Did you notice that? Nothing is happening smoothly. Did you notice that? Why? Array Tomcat is removed, guys. So Tomcat is removed means we are interested to add other server na. What is that server? To work with Jetty server as embedded server, we should add what, guys? Spring Boot starter Tomcat. First comment this. Here exclude should be there. In Spring Boot web, exclude should be there. Number one, we commented. Listen. We commented this and exclude is also kept. Recollect, I already discussed exclude concept long back with respect to other projects. Exclude. I want main, but I don't want one of its dependents, right? I want main, but I don't want one of its dependent. Then we have to work with exclude concept or not. Then we need to work with exclude concept or not. I want reply, my dear. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Sir, you removed the Tomcat. Can you show it again? Rakesh Kumar Mishra, I commented this and I have written exclusion option. You want to see the exclusion option one more time? Go to dependency hierarchy. Come to Spring Boot Starter Tomcat. Right click, exclude. Save, okay. Super, guys. There are not there. There are not there. Everything is clearly written here. Check it out. Go to dependency hierarchy, tab in pom.xml, search for Spring Boot Starter Tomcat jar and exclude that jar by using right click exclude option. You know that this plus this, both you have to do. Not only one. It is not Jesus Christ symbol, Ra Babu. It is both. This plus two. Earlier one is enough, but now we have to do both. Super, guys. Right, guys. After that, what next? After that, what next? Jetty related jars we have to add. Go to mvnrepository.com. What is this? Spring Boot Web Jetty. Spring Boot Web Jetty. Where are you? Jetty, Raj? Jetty. Spring Boot Web Jetty. Don't worry. Here, what is this? Spring Boot Starter Jetty. Yeah, fine. Spring Boot Starter Jetty. Spring Boot Starter Jetty. Super. 2.6.7. Done. Yes. Okay. Here you start adding them. Okay, boss. Version is not so important. If you add also, not a problem. Right, guys? Yeah, slowly you start waiting for it. We have added in a wrong place, huh? I don't think so. Exclusion dependency ready. Version is not important. It will be picked up dynamically. Say, guys, it will be picked up dynamically. Sir, you did fast so many. Did not notice. I don't think so. I have written everything clearly here. I have written procedure also here. You might be sleeping, my dear. Yes, here I started searching for Spring Boot Starter. Your ID is hanging, empty the resources. Everything is clearly there in the paintbrush, my dear. It's a recent document only. This is a generic document, common document. So now all errors gone. Right click, run as Spring Boot application. Listen, this will use what? Jetty server. What's the guarantee it is using Jetty server? What is the guarantee it is using Jetty server? Hey Jetty, what is the word? Where is the Jetty? There is Jetty. 1 minute. Jetty embedded application context. Jetty embedded application context. Jetty log. Jetty server. Jetty 9.4 is coming or not coming, boss? Coming or not coming? Open the browser. Now Jetty server will run in the same location. Yes, guys. Welcome to Spring Boot MVC. Welcome to Spring Boot MVC. Same index, default XML, default welcome file is index.html collected from static folder. This time it is running in what? Jetty server. Check it out. Check it out. What is the first step? Number 1, disable Spring Boot starter Tomcat, removed. Plus, also go for exclude. Then Tomcat is completely eliminated. Then step 2, add Spring Boot starter Jetty. This you have added, guys. And run the application as standalone application. Cool, guys. This is in the browser, right? Okay. Tomcat is the best, guys. If you don't want to use Tomcat, go for other server. In the market, so many servers are there. I'm just trying to show different servers. Okay, boss. Sometimes certain clients don't use certain products. Then we have option. We don't have option, guys. We have to choose those server that is given by company. Now, company says Jetty. No, I say I love Tomcat. Go to hell, he will say. He will say, go to hell, boss. Got the point, my dear? Super. Next, one more server is there under Tau. One more server is there under Tau, guys. Same as above. Step 1, same as above. Disable Tomcat related everything. Step number 2, same as above. Do it even for what is this? Jetty server. Do it even for Jetty server, guys. You please do it even for Jetty server. Cool. WebSphere 9 in Spring Boot is always external server, right? Okay, now this we have to add. Now let's see in pom.xml, I'm even commenting Jetty 1, guys. I'm even commenting Jetty 1. Super cool. Even commenting Jetty server. Clear, my dear. Super. Right. Okay, guys. Now we have to add this. Go to what? Spring Boot starter Jetty. It's not Jetty. Under Tau. Under Tau is given by whom? Under Tau is given by JBoss people. Spring Boot starter under Tau. 2.6.7, guys. Say paste. Run as Spring Boot application. Oh, port number is already used. Let's stop this. Run as Spring Boot application. Run as Spring Boot application. Super, guys. Welcome to Spring Boot MVC application, guys. Welcome to Spring Boot MVC application. Right now it is running with which server, guys? Under Tau. under tau. Here also under tau dot servlet. Here also under tau, somewhere under tau above 2.2.17. Clear, my dear? So what are the steps, guys? Add this. Step 3 and 4 same. Run the application and do the things. If we add all three embedded server dependency starter to pom.xml, then Spring Boot MVC chooses embedded server in the following order. First to Tomcat, next to Jetty, next to under tau. Array, algorithm ra babu, algorithm. Right now, I'll show all the three, guys. I'll add all the three. Then what will be taken, guys? I will add all the three, guys. Okay, I'll remove exclude, guys. I'll remove exclude. Here is my under tau, here is my jetty. Tell me, when all three are there, first priority goes to whom, guys? Tomcat. If all three are there, first priority goes to whom, guys? Tomcat. Next priority to jetty. Last priority to anything. Last priority to anything else. Yeah. Right now, which server is running? Right now, the server that is running is Tomcat web server. The server that is running in Tomcat web server. I'll on exclude. I will enable exclude, guys. I'll enable exclude. Spring Boot application. Spring Boot application. Yes, guys. Enter key. Welcome to Spring Boot MVC. What is coming, guys? Jetty will come. What is this, guys? Jetty will come. Jetty will come. Jetty will come, guys. Right. We are able to work with the different servers or not? We are able to work with the different servers or not? Super, guys. Okay, the last topic, guys. Adding DevTools support to Spring Boot MVC or Spring REST project. Or in future, I will discuss Spring REST. Spring REST projects also web applications, guys. Now listen, whenever we do modification in the source code, we need to restart the server. Sometimes we need to clean and build the project. Sometimes we need to update the project, right? Sometimes we need to update the project. Now onwards, not required. Any change will be taken dynamically. Any change will be taken dynamically if you add DevTools. If you add DevTools support. See this point? Generally, when we do source code changes, especially Java code in Spring Boot MVC, Spring REST application, we need to restart the server to reflect changes. Some IDEs like Eclipse automatically reloads the web application for code changes, but it is not so effective sometimes, which again forces us to go for a clean project, restart IDE, etc., activities. Sometimes these IDs will not recognize changes done in static content, especially what? CSS files and what? JS files. CSS files and JS files. Okay. Right, guys. Now it's nowhere related to DevOps tools, guys. It's a dev tool because in the development environment only we do more modification. In development only we do more and more modification until required results are not coming. Right? To overcome this problem, to simply code modification in the development mode of the project, It is recommended to add Spring Boot DevTools to pom.xml file to overcome this problem and simply for code modification in the development of the project, it's recommended to add Spring Boot DevTools to this one, guys. What happened? We can add this starter as dependency while creating project. After creating project, okay, if it is while creating project, boss, just select checkbox. After creating project means it is something like this. It is something like this. Right click, Spring, add DevTools. Right click, Spring, add DevTools. DevTools means developer tools, guys. The moment if we try to save the changes done to .java file using save button or control key, the DevTools will recognize the changes in .class files. Okay, and internally uses some live parallel server to reflect the changes by restarting the servers and reloading the application. You need not to do that work. Everything will be taken care internally. You want to see that? You want to see that, guys? Okay, super. Okay, anything, guys? Okay. LS, that's a good thing. You face it in the interview room. I'm able to deliver them what you need. Okay, I don't teach for interview purpose, guys. My target is survive in the company. Though you show gap as experience, you should be in a position to survive. This is my target in the teaching, boss. My target is not at all interview. Lots of people think that I teach for interview. Maybe I may keep 1-2 points in interview, but I always talk about those things that are required for the survival of the job, guys. Though you claim gap as experience, you should be in a position to survive. Right, boss. Now listen. Right click, run on server. So fine. I faced one question. If you don't know EasyAB, how to use container? Oh, error is coming. Huh? Why so? Why error is coming? Console. Acha, 1 minute. I'll go for run on Spring Boot application. Let's go for run on Spring Boot application. Our port number is busy. Fine, no problem. Run on Spring Boot application, guys. DevTools support is added. Now you see this one. It's not giving output. Why so, guys? Acha, it is pointing to some other line. Okay. Okay, now we are getting output here now, boss. I faced one question. You don't know EasyAB, how to use container. Arey, come on, guys. If you don't know EasyAB, why do you use EasyAB container? In that question itself, what is the use of EasyAB? EasyAB is there for developing distributed application, outdated after web services. Outdated after web services. Why outdated? I will teach in Spring REST class. Don't worry. I will teach in 1 minute. 1 minute. These are the messages now. Okay, I am doing changes. MVC11. 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 Is it not restarting the things? Maybe I have to do changes in source code. Yeah, I have to do changes in source code. 1 minute. So for that purpose, I have to take one Java class. Let me take one Java class, guys. New package com.nt.controller com.nt.controller Yeah. Next class, guys. File operations controller. Array, not file operations. Okay, some operations control. Yeah. At the rate controller, guys. At the rate controller. Yeah. Operations controller. Okay. Here is what? Public string show home. At the rate get mapping. Get mapping slash. At the rate get mapping slash. Return welcome. Here I want to give some model data, guys. Map string comma object map. Okay. Map dot put. Map dot put. Tell me. Map dot put. Okay. Sysdate. Okay. Sysdate. Local date dot now. Local date dot now. Local date time dot now. Local date time. I think locale has come. Local date. Yes, boss. Operations controller change file name. Super, guys. Right? Something, guys. Here in application dot properties, view resolve. Spring dot MVC dot view dot prefix slash webinf slash spring dot MVC dot view dot suffix dot JSP. View dot suffix dot JSP, guys. Tell me now. Here is my web app, guys. Under this folder, webinf. Under webinf folder pages. Under pages folder, what is this? I am taking some welcome.jsp. Welcome.jsp. Say next, say finish. Welcome.jsp. Is EL ignored is equal to false. Is EL ignored is equal to false. System date and time. Bold. Tell me. Dollar open floor bracket. What is this? Sysdate. Dollar open floor bracket. Sysdate. Yes. Dollar open floor bracket. Sysdate. All are there or not there, boss? Yes. Is EL ignored is equal to false. Okay, this is the stuff, guys. Some stuff. Yeah. What is the problem? Right. Now you use embedded Tomcat server or normal server. That really does not matter. So what I do is I'll comment all this stuff, guys. Okay. Bold open and closing. What's the problem? Yeah. Sometimes JSP errors will be solved. Gone will be gone very slowly, guys. Don't worry about that. I'll bring my normal setup, guys. Okay. Tomcat ready. I'll work with external server only to avoid confusion. I'll remove all these jars. Now there is no need of these jars, guys. Now there is no need of these jars, boss. Fine. Save it, guys. Done. Right click, run on server, say next. JSTL, nothing is required. Welcome.jsp is coming or not coming. DevTools is still there. DevTools is still there, not there. Check it out. DevTools is still there. Okay, fine. White label page. Why so, guys? Why it is not coming? 2020 JSP compiler issue. Okay, I think we should add that. We should add that. We should add that. Other day we have added na. Other day we have added that. What is that? Tomcat embedded Jasper, right? Tomcat embedded Jasper, guys. Go to mvnrepository.com. Tomcat embedded Jasper without with scope provided, right? With scope provided. Any number, fine. Still we have not entered into DevTools, guys. Please remember that. Yeah, here what is this? Scope. Right. What is this? Yeah, add inside the dependencies tag. Add inside the dependencies tag. Scope is equal to provided. Scope is equal to provided. Right click, guys. Run on server, guys. Say next, guys. Done. Yeah, we are going to get output from welcome.js. We are going to get output happy. Why output is not coming, Ra Babu? Wrong you are, la. No, yaar. For slash only we have configured, na. Everything we have configured for slash. Yeah. I am running in external Tomcat, Ra, my dear. I am running in what? External Tomcat. Don't forget that. I am running in external Tomcat. Don't forget that, my dear. Spring Boot starter Tomcat. Okay, boss. Yeah, I'll remove this. Wait a minute. I'll remove this resources static index.html. Yes, I remove that one, guys, because maybe it is not satisfying that. Run on server. I mean, main target is not on this. Our main target is DevTools. This kind of JSP page we have seen 100 times. Getting welcome page, right? Is it first time for us? No. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming, right? Date and time is coming. Okay, now listen. Now listen. DevTools is added. Go to operations controller. I will add map.put. Okay. WMSS Okay, good morning. WMS says good morning. Listen, still I have not saved, guys. I will save it. The moment I saved, the messages in the server console will change. Check it out. The moment I saved, the messages in the server console should change. Are DevTools is added or not added? Added. Check it out. Check it out. Server is automatically restarted. Server is automatically restarted. Come on. Okay. Now welcome.jsp br bold. Tell me, guys, which message is WMS? Which message is WMS? Am I right? Which message is WMS? Okay. Whenever changes are done, am I restarting server? No. Automatically message is coming now. Okay, I have given wrong one. That's why not coming. WMSZ. Save it. Refresh it. Automatically message is coming or not? Ayo, what is that, guys? WMSZ. Okay, here only I will change. Here only I will change. Save it, guys. Save it, guys. Wait for some time. DevTools will automatically reload the things. Automatically reloads the thing. Are you worried about now? Clean project, restarting server, maybe an update. Are you really bothered about that? That's why actually I should teach in the initial only. Somehow I forgot. Okay, now onwards, every Spring Web project, Spring REST project, better to have what? DevTools support. Better to have what? DevTools support. Better to have what? DevTools support. The same thing I have written here. The moment we try to save changes done in .java file using save button or control plus S key, the DevTools recognize the changes in .class file and internally uses some live parallel server to reflect the changes by restarting the server and reloading the application. By restarting the server and reloading the application. That's what we are able to feel it, guys. Enjoyed today's session. With this, we completed Spring MVC, Spring Boot MVC. Are you happy with the content? At least the people who already know Spring MVC, am I able to give that I have given more than knowledge what you gain? You got clarity in the subject. You got clarity in the subject, guys. Crystal clear clarity. Earlier, everyone might have thought Spring MVC are very complex. At least after attending my session, you felt nothing is there in Spring MVC. If you know flow, you can do anything, right? If you know Spring, you can add anything. Right, guys. Dhaneshwar, talk to admin. Dhananjay Patel, talk to admin. Thank you, guys. Tomorrow onwards, I'll start session on Spring Mail. Spring Mail. I hope you really enjoyed the sessions. Thank you. We'll meet for